Now you may ask, Shamoy, oh my God, God says He created you in His image and His likeness, and there's two dogs here. Wow. I'm just gonna. Right, so God says He created you in His image and His likeness. Now, if I created you in the image and likeness of a dog, what would you be? You would be a dog. If I created you in the image and likeness of a zebra, what would you be? You would be a zebra. Now God created you in the image and likeness of Him. So who are you? Are you a modeled after God? God says He dwells in every single person. God says, He breathed His breath of life into man. He says, I am Allah. I am arm, leg, arm, head. He says, you are a human. A hue is color. A hue is light. Sand is flying right now. A hue comes from light. Hue is color split into all the prisms. Hue is white light split by the prisms. You are the star man. You are the light man. You are light incarnated in flesh. Right? You cannot be nothing more than light because that's who you are. Now, how do you get there? Now, the only way to get to the higher state of thinking or the higher state of being is through meditation, through breathing, through breath work. Because only through breath work can you ascend. Only through breath work can you go to your highest state of being, right? Through breathing, because what breath is air. And then you're like on this video, like, of course it's air, Shamoy, what the fuck? Breath is prana, breath is life force. Breath is what's keeping you alive right now. Breath is consciousness. You see, if you hold your nose and you hold your mouth, the first thing you lose is consciousness, awareness. Breath is your awareness. You see, the first gift you were granted from the Most High was breath. And the thing is, nobody ever taught you how to breathe properly. And that's not a conversation you will ever have, because breath is something that has been pushed to the back burner, has been pushed aside as not important as it really is. You see, breath is the only thing keeping you alive. Now, when your emotions change, when you get angry, when you get sad, when you get horny, when you get depressed, when you get any feeling that you can trace back to one thing: the changing of breath. When you get angry, you start breathing like a bull. Understand? When you get horny, you start breathing a little lighter. You start. When you get depressed, you start. Oh my God. Right? Emotions and states of beings are only changed by breath. So by mastering breath, you master your being. By mastering breath, you actually master life. That's why Jesus sat with his hands, and my other hand is occupied, but his two hands together, in a meditative state, and he sat and breathed. Buddha did the same thing. Thoth did the same thing. Yeshua, everybody, breath. Because breath is life. How? So I'm going to switch to the ocean. The ocean is one vastness of water that connects all the planets, all the islands around the world. There we go. Air is just like water. It connects me to you across whatever distance we're at. Now you see, science shows us things, and people often discredit science because it's a war. So science explains spirituality so deeply that people don't understand. You see, everything came from source. Everything came from that singular point, and it extended outwards. Now, what are you? You're made up of atoms. You're made up of an atomic structure. 12 as I say this on the timer. So you are made up of 444 on my timer at the moment. So this is a bunch of synchronicities happening at the same time. Right? By the way. Right? So you are made up of atoms. You are the atomic structure of things. You are in a carbon-based universe, which is made up of 6 protons, 6 neurons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons, 666, 60 seconds, 60 minutes, 24 hours, 66246, right? So this is the job of matter and time, but matter and time is the lowest vibration. Hence, you incarnate into this universe, you become a morning star now. How do you transcend matter and time? Through breath. Through always putting yourself in the present moment. So where I'm at currently, I'm at a rock, and I'm just gonna sit here and breathe like a tree. Have the thought that I want happening the most, just replaying in my mind, and not even chasing, attracting. Because whatever you think about, you create. Whatever you think about, you attract, right? So whatever a man think it in his heart, so is he. Whatever a man can think and believe, he can create. So can you. Creation is in the power of the thought and in the power of the tongue. So whatever you think, the thought I'm holding in my head, I would just start speaking it out loud over and over and over for hours every day. Every day. I don't think about what I'm going to eat. I don't think about how I'm going to transport. I don't think about how I'm going to do anything else other than the thing I want happening. And what you would see is that over a couple of months, that thing would literally create itself in reality, because that's the thought you hold the most. Now, you have the creative power of God because you were made in the image and likeness of. Not in the physical realm where you would work to create, but in the spiritual realm where you would think and create. Everything stems from thoughts. The moment before somebody created this ring, they had the thought on how to create the ring. Before somebody created this handband, they had the thought on how to create the handband. The earring, somebody had the thought. So nothing in reality comes from somebody just sitting and working without thinking. Somebody has the idea and they put the idea into work. Whether they hire workers to complete it for them, slaves, or whether they do it themselves. It always stems from an idea first and then brought into reality. So yeah guys, this was part 2 and it was absolutely amazing. I touched on a bunch of topics. I just let my brain rant for a second. But yeah, the source allowed me to send this video to you. So I hope that it reached you in a place that maybe you understand more. Maybe you understand more that the universe is conscious and aware. Maybe you understand more that you are a source. Maybe you understand more that you are God, created in the image and likeness of God, modeled after God. You are not man. As they told you, you are a young God. You are a baby God. You are a God in training, and Earth realm is the training realm. Earth realm is based on EXP. EXP is experience points. Games are modeled after the Earth realm. Earth realm is based on how much activities you can complete and how much things you can do. Do not limit yourself. Know who you are and keep pushing forward. Keep moving forward, because we have to beat this game regardless of who's sent here. Right? Because God is everything means God is black and God is white, and there's no black people and white people. It's just different shades of brown. Because white people, when you sit in the sun for too long, you turn golden, like you turn brown. That's your tan. You have melanin, you just don't have as much melanin as me. I'm more melanated, but you have melanin. You're not white. White is the color of the chat. White, you know what white is? White is white. But you are brown, you are a very light brown, and that's okay. We're all very light brown, and that's why we need the sun to power us up. Anyways guys, I appreciate this chat, and the last thing I'm gonna say is God is everything. God is the angels above and the angels below. He is you and me. He's the angel and the devil on your shoulder, and he's you at the same time. He's a lion chasing the gazelle, the gazelle running from the lion, the monkey watching from the tree the monkey is climbing on, the floor that the tree is planted into. He's the nutrients that the tree is taking up. He's the oxygen that the tree is releasing. He is the sun that the tree is absorbing. He is the space between the sun and the tree. He is everything. He's not separate, and you are not separate. You are not separate from the universe. You are the universe. Love you guys.